Yet again the opportunity has arrived around for the Regal family to set obligations and commitment to the side and enjoy some rest and unwinding. Lord Charles and Sovereign Camilla have previously gone to Scotland in front of expenditure, quite a bit of August and September on the Balmoral domain, and it is normal that during this time, they will be visited by different individuals from the firm. However, obviously, the excursion will be a self-contradicting one, as it is the main summer since the late Sovereign calmly kicked the bucket at the illustrious home last September. Balmoral was supposed to be where she was most joyful, and her mid-year occasions there were something she savored. So with another ruler in control, it is unavoidable that a few things during the yearly Balmoral excursion will change, while some will continue as before. Here we investigate what the future holds for their yearly excursion. One altogether different part of the Balmoral escape this year will be where the ruler, presently Lord Charles, stays. His mom, the late Sovereign, consistently based herself inside Balmoral Palace, with relatives going back and forth. Nonetheless, Charles and Camilla have purportedly picked Berkeley as their primary base, until pre-winter, all things being equal, leaving Balmoral Palace without a ruler, truly and home. Interestingly, since the 19th 100 years, Berkeley, the more modest confidential home on the 50,000 section of land Balmoral domain, is where the couple burned through the vast majority of the coronavirus lockdown, and the Lord has referred to it as such an exceptional spot. He acquired it upon the demise of the Sovereign mother in 2002, and has constantly transformed it into some place he and his better half Camilla can joyfully call home. Notwithstanding, sources told the Everyday Mail the ruler and Sovereign will desert to the fundamental palace for true visits, similar to that of the state head Rishi Sunak and Scottish First Pastor Humza Yousaf. Every year, the late Sovereign would welcome political figures, for example, the top state leader and Scottish First Priest of the day, to remain at Balmoral for the end of the week. Yet, regardless of that changed similar as each year, expanded individuals from the Lord's family will all make the excursion to Balmoral to get to know one another. Those at the first spot on the list to visit incorporate the ruler and Princess of Grange, William and Kate, and their youngsters Sovereign George, Princess Charlotte and Sovereign Louis. The ruler's sister Princess Anne and her better half Sir Timothy Lawrence are normal alongside her child Peter and his two little girls, and her girl Zara, her significant other Mike and their 3 kids. They will be joined by the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh and their 2 young kids Louise and James. Regardless of inquiries about whether he would join in, the Day-to-Day Mail reports, ruler Andrew will likewise go to Balmoral, as will his girls Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, and their spouses and kids. Notwithstanding, 2 family members who most certainly will not be at Balmoral this year are ruler Harry and Meghan Markle, with their kids Sovereign Archie and Princess Lilibet. The Sussexes reprimanded a few solicitations from the late Sovereign to partake in a break at Balmoral lately, and this year is set to demonstrate the same. As per Imperial Master and creator Robert Jobson, there has forever been an open welcome for Harry and Meghan and their youngsters to participate with family get-togethers from the royal residence. However, there has been no particular peace offering from the Lord to his alienated more youthful child. Writing in the Express, he says an insider cautioned, "There isn't a lot of discourse, if any, between the ruler and his subsequent child. The Balmoral break is the season when the royals can truly unwind and trade their brilliant working outfits for comfortable garments more fit to outside pursuits. What's more, with regards to the Scottish soul, ruler Charles is much of the time spotted wearing a kilt there. Notwithstanding, it is purportedly improbable that we will see Sovereign William emulating his dad's example, as he seems to have opposed the practice. William has never made sense of why he is rarely seen wearing one. He was shot wearing a kilt when he was a youngster. However, at whatever point he goes to occasions in Scotland, he generally wears a suit. Likewise, at his graduation function at St Andrew's College in 2005, he decided to wear a suit and not a kilt. Regardless of the ruler's hesitance, his dad's Scottish designer, John Sugden, proprietor of Campbell's of Bowley and holder of the imperial warrant, said his organization would be cheerful to tailor a kilt for William.